How did Civil War cavalry raids cause so much attrition? Imagine a swift horseman slipping through enemy lines, striking hard and then vanishing before anyone can react. That was the power of cavalry raids during the American Civil War. These raids weren't just quick attacks, they were strategic strikes that wore down armies over time. They targeted vital supply routes, destroyed infrastructure, and kept enemy forces constantly on edge. This constant pressure made armies divert resources to defend their rear areas instead of fighting on the front lines. Cavalry units were incredibly mobile, able to cover large distances in a short time. They moved in columns with scouts and flank guards to avoid ambushes. Once they reached a target like a railroad or supply depot, they would burn or destroy it, crippling the enemy's ability to move troops or supplies. After their attack, they would quickly retreat, making it hard for the enemy to catch them. This hit-and-run tactic kept the enemy guessing and stretched their resources thin. A famous example is Gearson's raid in 1863, where Union cavalry tore up railroads in Mississippi, destroyed supplies, and forced Confederate troops to chase them. This disrupted Confederate logistics and distracted their leaders at a crucial time. Confederate cavalry, led by figures like Nathan Bedford Forrest and John Hunt Morgan, also carried out raids into Union territory. These strikes forced Union armies to guard their rear areas, tying down troops that could have been used elsewhere. Every raid caused damage that was not easy to fix. Railroads took time and materials to repair, and lost supplies meant hungry soldiers and shortages of ammunition. Communications lines were cut, making it harder to coordinate movements. The psychological effect was just as damaging. Raids created confusion and lowered morale among soldiers and civilians. Leaders had to choose between defending key points or concentrating forces for battle, which often left their armies weaker overall. As the war went on, both sides realized cavalry could do more than just scout. They became key strike forces, capable of operating independently and hitting where the enemy was most vulnerable. Advances in technology, like breech-loading carbines, made cavalry more effective on foot. They could dismount to defend positions or attack fortified points, then remount and strike again. In the end, cavalry raids caused attrition by forcing enemies to spend resources on defense and repair. They disrupted supply lines, damaged infrastructure, and created ongoing uncertainty. These repeated strikes slowly drained the enemy's strength, not just through direct losses but by stretching their logistics and morale to the limit. That's how cavalry raids became a powerful tool in wearing down armies during the Civil War.